Good morning. So going with the recipes from Disneyland, I am going to make inspired cinnamon rolls, Disneyland inspired cinnamon rolls. More specifically, the cinnamon rolls on Main Street in the United Kingdom. I've never been there, but I've had these cinnamon rolls on Main Street, USA in Disneyland, and I'm pretty excited. It does call for a lot of ingredients, so definitely check the description. I'm not going to list them off one by one just because there are so many. I will do a little hover over just so you can see, but the first step is going to be mixing the warm water with the yeast and then setting that aside. So we are going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have our flour right here. We need 2 extra bowls. We do need two different types of butter, not types of butter, but separated. There's eggs, there's the warm water, we will be putting the yeast in, and there's some other ingredients. That is sugar, not salt, that is salt. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so now that we have the yeast, sugar, and water set aside, we're going to mix 2 cups of milk with a 4.5 cup of vanilla jello. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so after we mix the milk and the vanilla pudding powder, we are going to add the eggs, the butter, and then the yeast. So we do have 2 separate batches of butter. So for this one, you're going to use the 1/2 cup of butter, and then the 2 eggs and the yeast mixture. Let's go ahead and do that. Next step is to gradually add the flour to the bowl. I mixed up my bowls, so I put the 8 cups of flour, which I had already sifted, into a larger bowl, and then I have basically my liquid mix in a smaller bowl. So I would recommend putting your liquid mix in the bigger bowl just so you can add the flour to it. So I'm gonna have to kind of be a little imaginative, but I also wanted to show you guys my new apron. I had to put it on because I started getting dirty. But yeah, it says Baker's gonna bake. Okay, anyways, we'll get back to baking. Okay guys, so I am letting the dough rest and rise. It needs to double in size, so I've been letting it rest for about 30 minutes. I think I'm going to give it an extra half hour. In that half hour I'm going to eat some breakfast, and I will see you when I come back. So I let the dough rise for about an hour. I did use a little trick just to make it go faster because I unfortunately am in a time crunch. So what I did was I heated a coffee cup full of water in the microwave. I covered the bowl with the dough in it, and I put the covered bowl and the cup of warm water in the oven and closed the door, just because it will create a warm environment, and that will make the dough rise a little bit faster. So now we are going to go ahead and roll the dough out. Put the butter and cinnamon and sugar on, best part in my opinion, and then we're gonna roll it, and then we're going to cut them into individual cinnamon rolls, put them in the pan and bake them. So let's do this. Okay, so make sure you have a clean surface. You will need a little bit of flour on your hands and on the counter so the dough doesn't stick. And this is the only roller I have at the moment, but you will need a roller. Here we go. Hey guys, so the cinnamon rolls are in the oven at 350 and they're going to bake for about 20 minutes, so we are going to go ahead and make the frosting that covers it. So we have 3 cups of powdered sugar, we have our vanilla, we have 8 ounces of cream cheese, half cup of melted butter, and 2 tablespoons of milk. Hey guys, okay, so the cinnamon rolls did take about 20 minutes. I didn't have to do them any longer, any less. They do have a golden color to them, so you do need to frost them when they are warm. So I suggest placing, one of these on your counter so your counters don't get destroyed by, the heat of the pan. So yeah, let's do this. I'm so excited. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to dig into one of these cinnamon rolls. So excited. So challenges is when I rolled the dough, I very much struggled for the first roll. So I think what I would do is start with a smaller roll and just make it a little bit tighter. I found that they were a little bit too loose. So I would kind of make them a little bit more formed, a little bit more tighter, but other than that, everything went awesome. Yeah, I'm so stoked to eat these. I know that California is starting to reopen, however, I still cannot go out because I have Crohn's disease. So baking is definitely helping me out, as well as exercising. So if you are in the same boat as me and you cannot go join the rest of the world in social distancing at a restaurant or the beach, go ahead and try these. They will take you back to a little piece of Disneyland or DisneyWorld. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's do this. Also, shout out to my future mother-in-law for saving me this morning. I did not read the recipe right, and I did not check my ingredients correctly. I mistaken my sugar for my flour, and I realized during the process when I was breaking up the different ingredients that I did not have enough flour. So thank you, Gila, very much. All right, have a good day. Bye.